So you started your podcast because you want to make money, right? You are a business owner and you see people have podcasts and they make money on those podcasts. And so how can I do that? So you start the podcast and you build out this whole new brand and you've got your social media accounts that go with that. And you come up with this show that can appeal to a big audience. But very quickly, what you realize is that nobody's listening. Nobody's buying your merch. I mean, nobody, unless it's a family member, is buying your merch. And there's definitely nobody paying for any kind of premium content that you're trying to put out. So how does anyone grow their business this way? How is this a business avenue? How am I making any money off of this? I should just burn the show down now, right? No. The whole thing is perspective. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the mindset that you should have for your podcast, for your business, how you can use that in a way that will help you actually make money and simplify your marketing. So welcome to It's Not Just Talking. I'm Vince Quinn, your executive producer, and I'm here to help you with your podcast strategy, improve your production processes, and build your hosting skills so you can put more time into growing your business. So let's talk a little bit just about this mentality and the rhythm. And I want to talk about running for a second, because when somebody becomes a runner, if you have a friend that approaches you and you're at a party and, hey, what are you up to? Well, I decided to start running. You don't freak out about that. You might go, okay. Why'd you decide to do that? It's not a major energy investment from you. And why is that? Because pretty much everybody has run at some point. A lot of times people give up on running. For pretty much everybody who runs, you don't expect them to, I don't know, win a 5K and 10K and half marathon and go to the Olympics, right? That's not why people run. For the most part, they're running because it's a good, healthy lifestyle. It's something that they can consistently do, and it becomes a habit that they just build into their lives. So in this goal of being just a healthier person, a more active individual, they've decided running is the way to do that, and they commit to that. So great. But we don't have these expectations of greatness. It's just routine. It's just lifestyle. And podcasting is so similar. It's so similar. But at the same time, as much as these things of rhythm, right? Posting every week and being consistent in doing that. And it's a long-running thing. You don't want to expect to just suddenly go viral off your first podcast episode when nobody knows who you are. And now you're going to make $1 million and then have a crypto scam and then have everybody hate you. It's not what this is. It's, okay, you're going to build this thing. You're going to do it over time. You're going to consistently get better. You're going to get a little bit faster. And maybe you are doing, at some point, 2K in terms of listeners and 5K in terms of listeners, but you build that up. And so that is the kind of regularity that you're looking for out of a podcast, and you're doing that because it's your marketing. And yet, when we start these podcasts, it's always this idea that, no, we are going to the Olympics. We are going to do this. We're going to have the biggest show out there. Everybody's going to pay attention to us. We're going to be making millions of dollars right away. And you can see how silly that is when you compare it to running. It's the same style. It's the same energy. And when you put that into your business, you can see why it's so easy to get disappointed, right? So you need to simplify everything that you're doing in your approach when it comes to the podcast and stop thinking about everybody in the world listening to your show, because they won't. And start thinking about what is actually practical for you in a way that's going to help you make money. That's what all of this is. You want to make money. You want to grow your business. So what are the things that set you up to do that? And if that's the networking plan, you're going to network with somebody new every single week, great. Now you're getting up, you're going for a run at 5:30, you're turning on that microphone, and you're networking for 30 minutes every week. Great. Like, go do that. But whatever it is, that's what you're looking for. A lot of times when we do a podcast, people think of it as a side hustle. It's this separate thing. It's this separate brand. It is this separate money to bring in. So you're also doing a podcast and being a business owner. But the whole idea is that it's all one thing. So you are a business owner who has a podcast, and you're using the podcast as a way of being a business owner. This is how you market, rather than paying for ads, right? TV commercials, billboards. There's a million different things that you can do for marketing. This is the lane that you've chosen. This is the habit that you're building, because it's sustainable and you can control it and it showcases you well. And that's what you do. So stop thinking about it as this side hustle and this whole other thing and persona that you need to build, this whole different kind of content that you need to create to a whole different kind of audience, because then you are turning it into a side hustle and it is not helping your business. It's cannibalizing it and making it worse because you're not spending your time on the business. You're creating new accounts, and any audience that you build, you're sending to this other Instagram account that's not connected to your business, and it's going to melt everybody's brain. Don't make it so complicated. Keep it simple, keep it aligned, and if you have these kinds of things where, hey, Vince, I've made this big mess and I have all these other accounts, then start rolling people over. Hey, everybody. We're reimagining the podcast. All the episodes are going to be posted on the company page. So start moving over there. Be looking out for those posts. Great. Get them moving. But the more you can simplify this and drive your audience in one spot under one brand with one message that is consistent with your business and you as a business owner, the better you're going to be. So that's what we do. You can look at this show and see where we place it and how we go about it. Study it as much as you want. But that's the idea. So look at what we do. Think about being a runner. Think about that lifestyle, that simplicity, and bring it to your life. Talk to you soon. Thanks for listening to It's Not Just Talking. Make sure to subscribe wherever you're checking out the podcast. And if you want us to help on your podcast, go to sbxproductions.com or check the show notes to book an appointment.